the best player in the world. So he's someone for me to look up to. So it was fun. I actually got a chance to meet him in Chicago. They had a streak going too. I think it was 27 games in a row they won, and they came into Chicago, and Chicago beat them that night. Sharpie was there, and Sharpie said, "Kane, you got to get me in the picture." So he came up. He said hi real quick, and Sharpie was like just so mind-boggling. He couldn't think at that time. I was like, "Sharpie, come on!" And he couldn't think at the time. So finally, he came in the picture. We got a couple good shots, but I think him and Bixie are boys, aren't you guys?
Yeah. But you must have lost my number because I was at the game too. You didn't call me.
You and Lebron have the same number of championships now, right?
Yeah, I think, Bixie was up in the stands planning his wedding, so I didn't want to bother.
Yes, sir.
My name is Chris Snyder. I'm from, actually born and raised in Windsor, Ontario.
All right.
County, Joel Quenneville. And a question for Joel. There's a couple points in the streak, one game versus San Jose, where Jamal Mayers took a big hit and Duncan Keith went after, I forget who it was. And then later on, there was a game where, the second game in Phoenix, where Torres was back from suspension, where Jamal went after Torres. And then another game against San Jose, where I think Jonathan Taves challenged Joe Thornton to a fight. Just wondering how much of impact that has on the team, on the bench, during the game, and when something like that happens.
Well, you mentioned some very important moments in our season. You wanted to mention Jammer right off the bat, grabbing him in Phoenix, set the tone again with Torres, settle the score. The team definitely notices that, and the support and each other fighting for one another and having each other's backs important. Guys feel that, they see it, they notice it. That we had a couple guys this year that is one thing we did talk about at the beginning of the year. We want to be harder to play against, but the guys know that that moment was important, and that Johnny going after Thornton was important as well. There are a couple things that stood out, but those are, you mentioned all the key ones that definitely had an impact on the team and how the guys stuck up for one another and basically had one another's back, and whether there was history at those moments or in-game moments, but I thought they addressed the right situations, and I think that's what made our team special.
A few more minutes, let's squeeze in as many as we can. Yes, sir.
My name is Marcus, and this question is for everyone up there. How confident about this year were you compared to the 2010 championship team?
Like I said before, I think they both had similar feelings. You have a chance to win every night, and I guess you never really know what's going to happen during the season. But we've had some pretty good playoff runs here in my time and Joel's time and Bixie's too, and they've just been fun rides. Going all the way to the finals. And then I think one thing about Chicago and the fans here, when a team's doing well and you're in a chance to win a championship, you can see the crowd get behind the team, and it's unbelievable when you guys and the fans really get behind us, because you feel that support. And playing in the United Center, there's really no better place to play, and we know that from playing on the road and all the buildings. So I think it's a tribute to the fans to get behind the team and giving us that support, because it really motivates us.
Okay, over here.
Hi, I'm Tommy, and I was wondering, Patrick Kane, what's your favorite shootout move?
Oh, I don't know. It's always fun going down in a shootout. I think you always want to, show your skill and your talent a little bit. But any move that puts it in the net, I'll take. So it doesn't matter which one.
We saw one during the streak during that video beforehand. Yes, sir.
Hello, everybody. Coach, guys, my name is Glenn. Coach has probably told you guys a couple of times, more than once, that you only get out of hockey what you put into it. came like a couple horses right out of the gate. Gave 110%. Was proud to see his Blackhawks. And we get to play Detroit. They're in the middle conference next year, everybody. How does it sound for next year coming here and beating Detroit Red Wings for the Stanley Cup?
Okay. The question. Yes, over here.
Hi, I'm Andrea, and I'm Danielle, and we have a question for Kane. We were wondering, what are your plans for this year sorry, I'm really nervous. We were wondering, what are your plans for this year to have such a great start like last year?
Work hard during the summer. I know it's a short summer for us, but, work hard, stay on the ice. I've probably skated 4 or 5 times already, and I think that's huge for me to stay on the ice and stay in that game shape. But just try to keep getting better. I think, that's the thing now. We've had some success in the past, but you can't be satisfied with, what you've done or what's happened in past years. So just try to keep getting better.
And is there any possibility we could get Sean James' phone number?
Absolutely, I'd be happy to give him that.
Seriously? He's a picture. He's my love.
Thank you. Let's go over here.
Hi, my name is Greg. This question is for Coach. Under your leadership, the Hawks won this amazing streak. You guys brought the cup back here for the second time in 4 years. Given those accomplishments, I'd like to think that the Chicago City Council should name and honor a street after you, Joel Quenneville Way. Would you have any objections to that?
No, I think you're too far ahead of yourself.
Thank you. Over here.
Definitely a fun way to start here in Chicago.
Thanks. Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Danielle, and I was wondering, in the locker room before and after games, what were some of your guys' traditions or, they had to keep going for the streak to go on? Were there anything really weird or odd you guys were doing in the locker room?
Superstitions?
Yeah.
Well, there's lots of superstitions in our locker room. Certain times guys have to stretch or throw a ball around. It's like Kane throws a tennis ball against the wall a couple times and catches it. Some guys have certain spots for the sticks, but it's we go through the routine so many times, and I think if you have a good game, some guys stick with a different routine what they're usually from. But for me, I like that. I'll keep it loose, have fun, and just I don't think I have any superstitions, but I know a lot of guys do on our team.
During the playoffs, there was a point in time where I was struggling to score goals, and this guy left of me was scoring every game. So, one of his superstitions was he went to eat sushi the night before the game every night. So I wasn't scoring, and we have the hotel meals are set up for you, so a lot of guys just go down and eat in the hotel when they're ready to eat. So I decided to go out with Bixie and I'm sick of not scoring. I'm going to try this sushi thing. Sure enough, next game I scored, and he's looking at me yelling, "Sushi, sushi." It's funny how those things happen, and then you keep eating it and you keep scoring. It's just, I don't know if that has anything to do with it or it's just in your head, but it's funny how those things work out.
Didn't Shazzy wear the same shirt for the game or something like that? Shazzy? On the street?
His dress shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah, on the road he was sneaky.
One more question over here. Yes.
I'm Ryan. My question's for Kane. My dad's turning 45, and I wanted to know if you could sign his hat because he's a huge Kane fan.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure.
Let's do it after because we only have a minute here. Yeah, go ahead.
Hi, my name is Agnes. My question is for all of you. What are your plans or goals, either as a team or individually, to either match the streak or beat it next season?
Well, that's a huge objective to start any season. I know the one question we're going to get asked going into the season, how you guys going to prevent the Stanley Cup hangover. So we'll see. We'll address being ready to play and being ready to start the season. But, I don't like to look too far in advance and set those type of goals. I think we try to keep it more realistic. I know one of those things that we could say almost a fluke, but certainly it happened. We like to have shorter goals and more shorter term, and those ones might get disappointed on that one.